Welcome to this episode of Sooner Legends Podcast. I'm your host, Mike the Legend, and if you don't mind, hop out and hit that red subscriber button, turn on your post notification bells. That way you won't miss any college football related or Oklahoma Sooner football related topic. And can you give me a like, give me a comment, and give me a share? And for as little as $2.99 a month, if you want to, you can join Sooner Legends podcast and join the family. Well, the Ohio State Buckeyes defeated the University of Texas and won Archibald Manning at the shoe today, 14-7. I tell you what, I said in my earlier live chat in the live stream. Hello, Aaron Meredith. Welcome to the show. Horns down, brother. I said earlier today, you're seeing what happens when you put hype on someone that only started 2 games the prior season. Now, Arch did end up, let's see, I got it right here. Arch ended up with 17 of 30 for 170 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That's still if you're on the Arch Manning bandwagon, that is lackluster at best. And they did. Hey, Dwayne. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Dwayne, you want me to send you a link and you can hop on with me? Like I said, me, Coach Ricks, Dwayne John, he's been on with me, TP, everybody has said on our live streams, pump the brakes on Arch because he only started 2 games and he hasn't really proved himself, so to speak. And it showed today. And I sat there on my live chat with Big Mike last week. I don't care how bad Ohio State plays. When you go to that shoe, it's a complete different atmosphere up there. And you're not going to walk in their stadium and mollywop them, is what it is. But they didn't have a 100-yard receiver today. Their leading receiver was Jay Enders, 4 receptions for 50 yards. They didn't have a 100-yard rusher. The closest was Wisner at 80. I'm laughing. I don't care. I want to sit here on this live stream for a little while, and I'm going to pump my chest on this because you Texas trolls and Texas fans has told us all season long that Arch is the Messiah, that he's this God's gift to quarterbacks. Well, not anymore. Yes, Mars Jam, Sooner and Texas sucks. Exactly. Dwayne, are you busy today, brother? You want me to send you a link and you can hop in? Yes. Texas didn't show their normal motion and tricks on offense. They could have pulled out gadget plays. They wasn't winning that game. Sorry. And yes, Thunder OU Sooner. Arch was way overhyped. Now, Texas fans is going to come at me. Well, y'all got to play Michigan next week. We played our big game today. Well, exactly, Thunder OU Sooner. I don't know. Ryan Day does Ryan Day things. He late in that game, Late in that game, yeah, you're right. Believed in be saved today. They looked average and underwhelming, but Ryan Day is Ryan Day, and I can't understand for the life of me why he didn't step on the juggler. That's just me talking. Yeah, Mars, Tennessee does look soft. They really do. But back to Texas. If they throw that trash that they threw out at the shoe today in the Red River, it's going to be a massacre. Plain and simple. Yeah, you're right, Thunder. Ryan Day he played too conservative at the end of the game where he could have made Arch look really bad. Yes. But what this game has, it's basically set a blueprint to other teams in the nation that if you put any kind of heat on Arch, he's going to fold up like a bad taco. And I didn't catch the year, but this is the first time they've been shut out in 3 quarters since I don't know how long. And they showed a picture of Arch on the sideline. He had deer in the headlight look. Like, what just happened? What's going on? So me and yes, Mars folded like a lawn chair. Plain and simple. And my question is, no, it's not a question. I can tell you exactly why he got the hype. It's that monitor on the back of his jersey, Manning. Because if it wasn't a Manning, he'd just been an average Joe. Hello, Sooner in Texas. How you doing today, brother? I don't know the Thunder OU Sooner. Rico or Arch, boy, that's a hard pick right there, brother. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on just a second. All right, guys, that's Coach Rick. So I'm going to send him a link. He's going to be joining me. R. Moose said, thank you for joining us for a little bit on your way to work. But guys, I tell you what, if I had any hope in Texas this year, it was lost today, and I didn't have any hope in Texas to begin with. But if there was any hope that I had, it's gone. I don't see Texas winning at all this year, even though this is game 1. I look for them if they play like they played today. 8-4 at best. That's my prediction. And hang on a second. I'm sending Coach Rick's link because I'd like to hear Coach Rick's insights. Anyway, gentlemen, but like I said, Thunder OU Sooner. I deciding between Uncle Rico and Arch. That is, well, that'd be drawing straws for that. But their defense now Texas does where I did see Texas uh, have some bright moments was on defense. They do have a pretty good defense. I'll give them that. But does Ohio State have a good offense? And but like I said, do it's yes, coach. He really got exposed. A lot of teams are going to start putting pressure on him because that offensive line looked very average. Yep. Coach, I got your link sent to you in your email, brother. But anyway, yes, coach, I agree. That offensive line looked very, very average at best in my eyes. And I was I was in Oni Kuno's chat. He had the game streamed. I seen Thunder OU Sooner in on Oni Kuno's chat. Here he is.
What's going
Hello,
on, big
coach.
dog?
Oh, nothing much, brother. Get it, coach. I've been dying. Let me hear your insight. You're a coach. Uh-oh. There you are, coach.
Uh, I mean, he just looked very average today. I kind of feel bad for the young man. Everybody threw all this pressure on him, and I kind of had an idea this would happen. Sometimes you got to let people, you got to sneak up on them. And I think that everyone that his last name put a lot of pressure on him and everything. So uh, I didn't think Ohio State really did any kind of blitzing.
Mm-mm.
They just really just maintained the line of scrimmage. So I think a lot of teams, man, they're gonna. Oh, man, if I'm a Texas fan, I'm nervous right now.
Yeah, I am too, coach. I am too, and I'm
I
not
mean,
saying that out of hate. I was kind of digging the. I was kind of digging that, which I don't see any Texas fans in the chat right now, and I probably won't for a couple of days. They're probably on a watch list right now.
well, they probably butt hurt.
Yeah, because
See,
coach, it's like I alluded to. How many times in this offseason has me, you, Jason, Bishop, everybody said pump the brakes on Arch Manning? We we have said that time and time again.
well, Texas fans, they need for him to be relevant. They need for him to be important because they need to be there at the end of the year.
Uh-huh. And coach, this is just my assumption, and I know it's only game one, but but if Texas keeps this kind of play up, at best they'll wait in four this year. At best.
Say it again.
What's your take on it? If
What'd you say?
Texas keeps up this type of play, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now, but
If Texas keeps this type of play up, I see them at best going 8-4.
mm, I mean, let's pump the brakes a little bit. I mean, Ohio State has the
No,
same
coach,
type of players. Well, they have the
huh?
same type of players as Texas has, but I think Sark didn't open the playbook up. I can tell you that right now. He did not open the playbook up because if that is Texas playbook, then yeah, they're in trouble. But
Yeah,
I mean, man, they're very lucky they're playing a weak schedule in the SEC. And if
yeah,
they do get to the CFP, I mean, but this is just one game, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm happy as hell that they got exposed today, but I seen crazy things happen to where
Yeah,
one day a quarterback looks terrible, and in the next few weeks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So I don't know.
yeah. I can agree with that, Coach. I'm just, you know, in a way, Coach, I was hoping this would happen from all the hype that Arch, and like you, I feel sorry for him. They put the monkey on his back since early this year. But with that being said, I'm glad it happened because now that he's exposed, um, it is what it is, Coach. And I'm not saying this out of hate for Texas. I'm just so what what did you see in the game today? If you watched the Ohio State Texas game,
I didn't really see that much from Ohio State, to be honest. I think they kept the
Mm-mm.
playbook vanilla as well. Uh,
Yeah,
I was in and out watching some of the game on my phone. We were out shopping at Costco, so I was watching some of the game on my phone, and it was just a basic game. And who would have thought the great Arch Manning would have the same numbers pretty much as Bevel did in the Red River rivalry game a few years ago?
yes, yes. He
That was
had,
crazy. 38
yeah, I had to,
passing yards leading and going into the third quarter. That is crazy.
and I didn't see the year, but this is the first time in a long time that Texas went uh um was shut out in 3 quarters.
Well, the last time that happened was 2015 with Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
I mean, let's take it with a grain of salt. We're gonna see. We're gonna see when they start playing Florida. We'll know when we.
Uh-oh. Coach went out for a second. Yeah, I agree with you, Thunder OU Sooner. I'm disappointed that Ryan. Yeah, I'm the same way, Thunder OU Sooner. They they put the hype on him, and now you're seeing what happens when you put the hype on somebody. And yes, my gun sweetness, our D line is going to be swarming Arch during Red River. And but like I was saying, guys, I mean here's Dwayne Johns. Dwayne, let's see, I'm trying to add you to the stage, buddy. It says device is not connected there, Dwayne. I don't know if it's on my end or there he is. Hey, Dwayne.
What's going on, man? What's happening?
I'm living life large and laughing my ass off today, brother.
Man, I'm just trying to get ready to trying to get myself out to work. I had to. I'm glad you said that. And I've been wanting to try to get to you, but that's okay. The best thing today, the Shorthorns went down. I don't see any Texas talk smack. I'm waiting to get on Facebook so I can get in that. Excuse my language. Get in that ass. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
get in that ass, Dwayne.
Nobody.
Just a minute.
They've been talking about this man is going to win the Heisman, win the national championship. I don't hear any Texas. Where the Texas fans at on your on your board, on the message board? Nobody talking?
Nope. I don't have Ben G. I don't have Bevo's bodyguard. I don't have none of them Texas fans in here.
I mean, I don't understand. Why ain't they talking?
Because they know this might be one game, Dwayne, but Coach Rick said it right here. If he's being really honest, Texas is in trouble with our O-line. If Archie was getting pressure with no blitzing, imagine what will happen if a team does blitz. Oh, boy.
Man, I'm telling you, Coach B is gonna be on that behind like white on rice.
You know it. You know it. I
I
mean,
mean, if that's all they got, come on, man. And Texas struggled. The offensive line struggled that whole day.
they sure did.
I'm
And
like,
and
man,
what was that we was hearing, Dwayne, that they got one of the best O lines?
yeah, they got the best defense too
Yeah, and they had the best defense.
in the SEC.
What?
That's from what I heard.
Yeah, me too. And what happened?
They got shut down. I'm like, okay. Yeah,
You
we
know,
don't see.
Coach, when he was on the show, he brought it up the best. You know, both teams didn't actually deep in their playbooks, but when you finally get a team against Texas that's going to go into their playbook, this could be trouble, Dwayne.
Oh yeah, I know because I've been saying this all like we've been talking about. I've been saying that ever since they lost all their people, all their depth, all their wide receivers, all the offensive line. They've been getting pumped up. They've been getting, oh, Ark is going to do this. He's going to win the Heisman. He's going to be on that. He's going to be on the seat for Heisman. All this kind of nonsense. But guess what? When the rubber hit the road, they're in trouble.
Yeah,
they're in trouble.
I mean, in all seriousness, if I'm a Texas fan right now, I'm concerned.
Absolutely. If not, they should be.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna get no better.
No.
And like I think, what was it? You said, or somebody said that Texas won't play another top 10 team until Florida.
Yeah, it's Coach.
So I'm like, what's really going on?
And you know, you've been watching football for a long time. Dwayne, you know when Texas goes down there in that swamp, it's going to be a dogfight.
And
you know,
Ohio State. What do you think Florida going to do?
Yeah. Me and Bishop, we had a conversation earlier today. Ohio State can be at their worst, but when you come to that shoe, you best have your P's and Q's lined up, all your ducks in a row, and have a plan, because that play now going to the swamp, it's going to be worse, because you know how them Gator fans are.
That's a whole different animal.
Yeah.
A whole different animal. But I mean, you know, I was licking my chops. I said, I really didn't want them to score, and I think that was a lucky score. That's just my opinion, because I was looking at that play. The play before they got that went down the field. If you notice, Ark Manning threw that same pass about 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And it took him twice to get it. And I give it to him. But, you know, this is first big-time game. But at the same time, Coach might be right that this might just be a vanilla book play, the vanilla book. I mean, you know, they playbook was vanilla, and I give them that. But at the same time, when they face somebody, they ain't gonna have a chance for all that.
Well, here's what I've always thought, Dwayne. When you got somebody like Arch who's never started and he's your starting quarterback, give him the playbook. Roll with it.
I agree.
You know,
the first you got to open it up. You have to show who you are in the first game. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
And
open it up to show who you are.
And of all people that knows this is OU Sooner fans last year by not opening up the playbook, which we had the injuries, blah, blah, blah. But Seth never did open up the freaking playbook.
But guess what? But all we heard was, we don't have nobody.
We don't have nobody.
That's an excuse.
Exactly.
We're using excuses. Come on, man. But last year's over now.
Yeah. And I tell you what.
Huh? Go ahead.
I tell you what, Dwayne. OU sitting in a good spot right now.
Oh yeah. And by the way, Mike the Legend, even though it's a vanilla playbook, we've seen exactly how they play.
Yeah.
See that pressure? Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. They showed that pressure.
And what did you think that touchdown pass? Did you think it should have been reversed?
No.
I don't think it should have. I was on Oni Kuno's chat and they said it should have been reversed. I
No.
don't know.
No,
But
because I think he had enough control. I think when he switched, if he wanted to switch, he should have switched before he went to the ground.
yeah.
I think he should have switched before he went to the ground.
Coach Rick said there were people in the comments that were saying bench Arch.
Something.
Well, they're gonna play 3 unranked opponents before they play Florida, but
oh yeah.
So, but I'm after one game, Dwayne, I'm not sold on the hype of Texas. I'm really not.
Nope.
And we've said this all off season long. Don't put your eggs in a basket with Arch.
Oh, you couldn't tell the Texas fan that, Mike the Legend?
Oh no,
you couldn't tell him that. Oh, because guess what? Oh man, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put. I mean, the message board on Facebook said Texas is gonna put 34-10 on Ohio State and all that nonsense. Okay, so you know what? But I bet you they're gonna be. I bet you them Texas fans is quiet is on Facebook. I bet you they're quiet.
Mm-hmm.
They're quiet. They ain't talking.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Coach Ricks just said when you're down 14-0, you have to open up the playbook to see that. So didn't open it up. Let you know he really feels about Arch Manning being in control of the offense.
But you know what? It could be another thing where what they're probably doing, not showing anything because we're looming. I guess that would be my thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be wrong.
Yeah. Exactly, Dwayne. I just, even me being an Oklahoma fan, I'm like my daddy. I don't get into the hype. Put it on the field, put toe to leather, and play the game. And like I said, boy, the Texas fans are quiet today.
Hey, but you know what? One thing I'm disappointed in Barry Switzer. He's going to say he's pulling for Texas. I can't believe that. I couldn't believe that.
Me either.
I'm disappointed.
As bad as he hated Texas.
He's the reason why I hate Texas.
Yeah.
Man, he got me, man. I'm like, what the hell, Barry? What's going on, King?
Well, he is 85.
I'm like, man.
Here it comes. Here's Coach.
I said, you know what? He gets a pass, I would say.
What's up, fellas?
Not much, Coach.
Hey, Dwayne, I got to ask you something.
Yes, sir.
When you're playing the number 3 team in the nation and you're the number 1 team, why would you hold back?
That makes no sense.
You have to open up everything. And then when you get down, you have to do whatever it takes. So it just lets me know that all the hype, Texas was buying into it. As Nick Saban says, they were buying into the rat poison. We're number 1. We're good. I've never seen a team so overhyped not perform to the level that they did today.
Exactly.
Coach, we talked about it. We talked about it all season when we were talking. I don't know why they're building themselves up. I don't know why they're doing it. And Texas fans is blowing up. I mean, they just. But if you can believe they blowing their whole selves up, blowing it. And I'm waiting for your guy, Bevo's bodyguard. I'm trying to figure out where that clown is.
Oh, when we go on tonight doing the halftime show and then after the ball game, I'm pretty sure they're going to be in there. Now, here's the biggest thing. Oklahoma has to go out there and perform and show off what they got. If Oklahoma goes out there and do what they're supposed to do, we know how nasty that defense is. So what Texas is showing us is all you got to do is score 21 points and have a good defense, and you can beat them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think they're gonna do more than just beat them by 20. I don't know. I can't really say that. I don't know, but I
That's
know
a
they're gonna.
rivalry game, guys. That's a rivalry game. You
Yeah, I
can
got
throw
to
the
keep
record
remembering
books
that.
out the window when it comes to
Yeah.
OU Texas. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
All stats, all games leading up. When it comes to Red River, it's a complete different ball game.
Yeah, you
The
right
only
about that.
the only thing that, and I know I'm not going to see it this year, but that kind of gave me PTSD was in the first 2 years after Tebow
We're
left,
gonna do some more shopping tomorrow.
and it's when we would make an opposing team's quarterback look like Johnny Unitas. You know, that Martinez kid from K-State. That's got me a little concerned, Coach. And I don't think I'm going to see it with this defense, though.
Well,
I just want to see one game. I just want to see that Manny kid be running around on that defense. That's what I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
did anybody listen to the post-game comments?
No.
Oh no.
I would love to hear what Sark said the reason was why he didn't open the playbook.
I would like to know that, too. Because, Coach, am I right? When you got a young, either he goes that he's a hero or a zero, but open up that freaking playbook and get him used to the big boys. Am I wrong for thinking that?
No.
I
Well,
mean,
look at it like this. If you are, let's take John Mateer for instance. Everybody's telling him how good he is, but he's not living up to the hype. He's just
mm-mm.
going off what he's known. But this is when you have to have tough skin. We're going to
Mm-hmm.
see how he responds going forward, how he's going to respond
Yeah.
after this. And
Yeah.
who knows? He might come back and perform at a greater level, but we don't know right now because the playbook that they ran today was very vanilla. That was not a Sark offense that we
Mm-hmm.
saw today.
No.
Forgive me, guys.
No,
Me
and
and
it
my
bit him
wife,
in the butt.
we're shopping right now, and I'm talking to you guys while we're shopping.
Hey, that's quite all right, Coach.
It's okay, Coach.
I
Got to
believe
get
me.
me
I
Can
totally
you pick
understand.
me up a double pack?
a what?
Can you pick me up a double pack of a ketchup amount?
Man, look, we're out here getting things ready for tonight. I got to get my stuff right for tonight's ball game. But
Oh
hey,
my
Mike,
God, Coach!
ask Mike if you can, if you're on YouTube, create a poll if you can. I would love to see what the ending result would be. Create a poll
Okay.
and ask, do you think Texas will win more than 10 games?
No, they
Okay,
won't.
I'll do that. I
And
don't
see what
think it
everybody
will.
says. I mean, we want to put truth serum in some of these Texas fans to see if they're really going to
Now,
buy into what they're seeing.
can I phrase it like this? After 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 Texas' performance against Ohio State today, do you still feel like Texas will win 10 games this year?
There you go.
Okay.
That'll be a good way to word it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that as soon as we get off. Coach,
Well,
I
you know,
don't see it.
you can do it now. If you go to YouTube and you
Just
go
open up.
over to the comments, there should be a plus sign.
Okay, I'm on my laptop. Do I just open up a link?
No, you just go to YouTube where your TV show, where your pro podcast is streaming, and there should be a plus sign at the bottom where you add a comment.
I see. Do you want me to post it in this comment?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then people that's on your show, they can vote on it and they can create a poll. I would love to see what they think what percentage of fans would
Okay.
think Texas will finish with a 10-game win.
Let's see here. I'm trying to find this create poll. I see post a con. Oh, is it the plus sign at the bottom of it? No, that's new layout.
Well, just ask the question, and they'll put it in their comments. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
they'll let you know. They'll let you know.
Okay, here we
Because
go. I'm just going to put it.
I'm not gonna lie,
Hang on
I
just a
was
second.
I was kind of excited to see the way the game played out, but I thought it would be a more of a high scoring game.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Me too. But I'm not disappointed. I can't, Coach. I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt, regardless of the score today, I felt that this was going to be the outcome, and I'm not saying that because I'm an OU fan. I just figured this would okay. Let me all right, Coach. What I'm going to do is I've opened up my okay. Now where's that I'm on my phone and I'm in the chat. I'll just post it as a comment.
Okay, because if you're not on your YouTube, if you're not on YouTube and looking at your podcast, you won't be able to do it.
Yeah, because I'm going through StreamYard.
All right. Well, I'll show you next time me and you are on. I'll show you how to do it.
Okay. After today's performance, if I can learn how to spell. I did. Oh, I need to send Bishop a link. Hang on just a second, fellers. Bishop.
You guys got it. I'm gonna get off, man. I gotta make one more stop, and then if you're still on when I get home, I'll jump back on for my computer.
Okay.
All right, Coach.
All right, y'all take care, man. I'll see you guys in
All
there,
right,
man.
Coach. I'll see.
All right, talk to you
All
later.
right, Coach.
Okay, Coach. See you tonight. Well, Dwayne, I'm
Yes,
being
sir.
very, very transparent here, brother. I just to answer Coach's question, I don't see Texas winning 10 games this year.
I don't either. I
After
really don't. I mean, it's I don't see it. I know you don't. I know you kind of feel sorry for the guy, but I don't. They've been talking trash all year, all off season.
no, I don't.
I don't have no sympathy.
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't have no sympathy.
That's
I
Coach
don't
Rick
have
said he had
no
sympathy
sympathy.
for him.
I have I'm not playing a sympathy card because Bevo's bodyguard and Benji and all them Texas fans has been talking. You know, I'm not no sympathy for me. If Texas fans want sympathy from me, they're going to have to go in the dictionary and look between shit and syphilis, and there's my sympathy.
Yeah, you know, they've been talking. I mean, they already won it. So I'm like, man, what is going on? But you know what? I said that's fine. They can have what they want. I don't care. But today, as always, you know as well as I do, every time they play a big game like that, what happens? They lose. They always.
Always.
Yeah.
This
Bishop.
is always.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Legend of Choke is one of those ones on Twitter. Bishop, I sent you a link on Twitter, buddy. There you are. There you are, Dwayne.
Yeah, I'm at the gas station. I have to get some gas and stuff, so get a few things for work. But other than that, I'm straight.
Yeah, Clint, I agree with you. When Simmons was called for face masking and made an excuse, I knew that Texas was toast.
That was a terrible call, but you know, it is what it is.
Hello, Bishop.
Wait a minute. Did Texas win?
Well, Bishop, give us your gumbo on today.
Hey, all I got to say is crazy, crazy, crazy. It's a new future. You can't live off the past.
Yep,
I know you like
that's
that,
right.
Bishop.
And the score is tied with Alabama and FSU 7-7.
Yeah. How's our boy look? He's at running back.
Yeah. Bishop, did you get to see any of the Ohio State Texas game?
I got to see the end, the last series where they were hyping up Texas.
Yeah.
Like always.
And me and Dwayne, we've been sitting here talking. It's Texas's own damn fault. I mean, they've been in our chat all season long. Bevo's bodyguard, Ben G, been telling us how Arch Manning was the Messiah, the second coming. Well, what happened to him today? Bishop, enlighten people about your documentation speech.
Hey, you know what? All truth does say when documentation beat conversation, when everything hits the road, you got to prove it on the field. And bottom line, I don't know. Arch is that the Heisman.
Hey, girls, can I have a black shirt? Go ahead, Bishop. Dwayne?
He's the Heisman. That's all. You know,
Yeah.
you throw for 128, you're guaranteed a Heisman. Not.
Yeah. Now, Bishop, this is something me and Dwayne was talking now that you've joined us. What was your opinion about? I mean, I know you didn't watch the whole game, but Sark never did open up the playbook. What do you think about that?
The bottom line is that I felt that Stark was trying to protect Arch.
Yes.
With his play calling. He was really keeping away from making the mistakes as much as he could. Short passes, simple stuff. But you know, when they try to go down the field, he's he's inexperienced. So when he did go down the field, they had a coverage interception on. Can't complain.
And believe me as an OU fan, I have seen the hype on our players that turned out to be teetotal duds, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to explain to these Shorthorn fans.
We have 30 on pump number 3.
You know, a prime example of one of our dud players. And I'm going to I can't remember his name. But he was that kid from New Jersey, DeJuan Miller.
DeJuan Miller. Yeah.
He was an all-star wide receiver out of New Jersey. I mean, he was killing it in high school. But when he got to OU, he didn't live up to that. And me as a Sooner fan, I worked with his godfather in Oklahoma City. I was pumped. But when he got to OU, it just never happened.
Hey, Dwayne, mute for a minute.
So we've had several players in the Stoops era that were hyped up coming in out of high school. And the reason I don't know their names is because I've already forgot about them. So
I tell you what, the simple fact is today is not yesterday's prices.
That's
and
right.
Nothing else. That's why we got to prove it on the field now.
Yeah.
Can't go off of yesterday. Today is where we need to start from, and we need to start fast and make sure people know that this ain't the last year's offense.
And Clint, you are exactly right. And I'm fixing to hit on this topic since I've got Bishop and Dwayne in. Arch look like JFA out there today. And let me tell you what, Bishop, me and you had a phone conversation earlier today. If Auburn comes to Oklahoma or any SEC team for that matter, with the hopes of Jackson Arnold being a running quarterback, it's going to be Jalen Milroe 2.0. Because you see, prime example is what Vandy and OU did to Jalen Milroe last year. And I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Coach, guys, give me a minute. This doggone computer's giving me a bit. Bishop, can you handle the show for a minute? I'm trying to get Coach Ricks on here.
Hey, Dwayne.
Yes, sir.
Hey, do you have your mic open?
Yeah. It's giving backlash.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You good? You good?
Coach,
I'm just
I see you back there. I'm just trying to get.
No, you good. You're good. Hey, but on the on to the next is bottom line is that's why everything has to be proven on the field, and it's good to have Heisman hype, but the bottom line is documentation beat conversation, and understand there's no better way to prove it than on the field.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, Coach.
What's going on, fellas?
Coach, not much. I was just explaining. OU Boomer Sooner, baby. I was just explaining. And me and Bishop had this conversation earlier today on the phone.
Okay.
If I'm an Auburn fan right now, I would be highly concerned with my defense because they give up 419 yards to Baylor, who is trash. Your team is trash. And yes, JFA run his legs off, but here's what I envisioned last night in that game. I envisioned Kirby Smart, BV, and Kalen DeBoer licking their chops saying, boy, just wait until you face our team. You ain't going to run like that. Enlighten me, Coach.
Well, we don't know. As you see, Alabama right now is struggling with Florida State, who we all thought was going to be very mediocre. So
yes,
we're going to find out from a lot of teams that the hype was exactly what it is, hyped. I mean, Tennessee struggled for a while, then they pulled away. We saw what Army did. Army lost to an FCS school. We saw that Baylor had the game in hand, then a kickoff return changed that game around. So get ready for a lot of shockers this year. Get ready for a lot of teams that we thought that was going to be real good are not going to be good. And it plays right into Oklahoma's hands because think about this. Oklahoma was the only team last year that went through a lot of turmoil between injuries, players being out, bad OC play calling, bad quarterback play. So now the things that teams are going through this year, Oklahoma has already went through. So now Oklahoma is building. Yeah, they're building for. It's kind of hard to explain, man. But as a coach, man, the first thing I try to address is to make sure our first game we come out there and be a well-oiled machine. I don't want no mistakes. I don't want no craziness. but I gotta have a playbook, or I gotta have at least 10 or 15 plays that I know that's gonna get us positive yards. Did you guys see
Yeah.
that today from Texas?
No.
10 or 15 good plays.
No.
Absolutely not.
His best throw
Absolutely.
came in the fourth quarter. So
Yep.
here's the thing. So here's the question I want to ask everybody here on the panel. Do you think that Oklahoma is going to only score 14 points against Texas?
No.
No.
You know, right now, be honest, Arbuckle and Kevin Wilson are right now drawing up plays from what they saw today from their defense.
Oh, you know it. And I tell you what, Bevo Bodyguard is on the hideout because my $50 bet is coming to fruition.
Oh, you betted him?
Woo.
Yeah. He bet me $50 that OU wouldn't score 20 on Texas.
Hey, after you win, tell them you want it in Bitcoin. You want it in Bitcoin, or you tell them you want it in pennies.
In pennies.
Yes, indeed.
Make his ass go to the bank and get pennies.
Mm.
But man, look, we all happy. I feel bad for the kid, man, because as a coach, man, we put so much pressure on these kids, man. I feel bad for him for that reason.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But when you're making the millions of dollars, and it's a business now. So I really can't feel bad for them, because these kids are making more than we are, living the lifestyle, and we build them up to be these great things, and then you come out there and you lay an egg like this.
Exactly.
This is very disappointing to Texas fans. I know they're gonna be hiding and ducking for a few more days, because Dwayne is right. They rode his ass like a cow.
Hey, coach. Do you think he sort of babying him today with his play calling?
No, I think that they couldn't do anything, man, because what we all were seeing from the get-go, that offensive line was not as good as everybody thought they were going to be.
Well, so one thing I tried to explain to Texas fans, Coach, that they didn't listen. Do you remember that year we had that all-star offensive line with Trent Williams, Davin Joseph, Orlando Brown, that hot shot center before Creed Humphrey? And when we lost them, we had to rebuild that offensive line, and you're not going to do it in one flipping season. Coach, I'm sorry. And Texas lost a lot of players on that O-line this year. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, because when Oklahoma went out last year with a lot of players,
Exactly.
they didn't want to hear that. I don't want to hear what Texas lost.
Yeah, I'm surprised they ain't in here with their excuses, because, Coach, they really don't have an excuse. They really don't, because the game played, and here everything went like I thought it was going to do, Coach. I'm going to say that. And now you're going to, once the Texas trolls and the Texas fans come out of hiding, you're going to start seeing excuses. And you know what I'm going to tell them, Coach? Y'all said the same thing to us last year when we was a Ford Pinto on blocks in the front yard. Play the game. Am I lying, Coach?
Well, no, because Dwayne, you mean tell me all season you practiced, you played, you planned for this first game against Ohio State. You're going to Columbus, Ohio, playing the number 3 team in the nation, and everything is all hyped and ready to go. And this is the performance you come out here and lay out?
Yep.
You're
right.
I'm shocked, because you had all off season to look at footage and draw up game plans about what you want to do. You didn't do hardly anything. Your Heisman Trophy candidate had 38 passing yards going into the fourth quarter.
Yep.
That's worse than Bevel in the Red River rivalry game when Texas beat us. Craziness. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but his name should not be mentioned no more in the Heisman Trophy candidate. No more.
Nope.
Say, Coach,
Nope.
with all due respect, Coach, they get no sympathy. I can't feel sorry for him because they built him up like this. None. They built
No,
him up like this.
I said I feel bad for Arch. I don't feel bad for the fans. They can
No,
burn in hell all I
him
care.
either. No, him either. No sympathy. None.
Well,
None.
see, he never came out and said anything. See, they built him up like that. And now that's just like if someone builds you up, if you come out there and you play on it, then you concede it. Then you should get everything that comes to you. He didn't say anything, which he was not supposed to. I'm just
Oh, okay.
saying all the fans felt like he was the greatest thing since sliced bread. He came
Oh,
out there,
yeah, I
he
know.
laid an egg. Now,
You're right about that. I give you that. You're right.
we saw a great game tonight, but I mean it wasn't a good game because no TFLs, no, I mean he threw some bad passes, but I mean, what do you expect from a kid that really didn't get in the game last year and play?
Yeah, that's true. He got in the games, but against lesser teams than them.
Me, you, and Sooner or later can go out there and throw for 400 yards against Sister Mary the Blind.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right about that. I mean, it just I mean, with all
Yep.
this hype, I thought they were gonna do something. I mean, they blowing this man up like he's this, that, and the third. I'm like, well, what happened? Nothing showed up. But
They did, they did do something. They lost.
yeah, I'm not surprised because this is the same. We're talking about Texas. They always build them. If you notice, they've always built themselves up, and then when it comes down to it, they lose. They always lose.
How much you want to bet
Uh-huh.
that whenever they come out of hiding, all these Texas fans, one of their excuses is going to be we didn't open the playbook. We didn't trust Sark didn't trust Manning to throw the ball down the field, and we was just not ready for the ball game. I guarantee you, there's going to be one of the
Ooh.
three that we hear.
Coach, if
Yep.
they do that, if they come out with that, Coach, that means they don't have faith in that man. If they tell that man that with the manners behind him, oh man, do you realize, man, they're gonna lose faith in this. They're gonna lose faith in that man.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I'm
I
just
know
shocked
this
that they
for a
only
fact.
scored 7 points.
Well, I know this for a fact. If I'm a Texas fan right now, I would be highly, highly concerned with my team.
No, they won't be. They won't be, Legend. You know how Texas fans are. Trust me. They're not.
Yeah, they're delusional.
They're like, well, they can't see the writing on the wall. The writing on the wall is everything that everybody was saying about Arch Manning. The true people. There were some people out there that had doubts about Arch Manning, but you didn't hear about those guys. Now what they're saying was true. He didn't really have the
Exactly.
experience that everybody thought he had. So, I mean, it is what it is. So we'll see what John Mateer does tonight, and then we'll see what Michael Hawkins do tonight. Now, if Oklahoma go out there, now don't get me wrong, it's not
Okay, Coach.
compared to who they play.
Apparently, this is a Texas fan, and how are Oklahoma fans? I guess that was too my delusional comment. I don't know, but and Oklahoma fans are realistic. Are we not, Coach?
Very much. We knew that we had a mop bucket, a squeegee, and a broom last year, and that's all we had. We knew that. We didn't go in the game thinking that we're
Mm-hmm.
going to go in there and blow people out. But when we saw fault, we told it. This is what's happening. This is what their problem is. But Oklahoma went out there and got every piece that was broken last year, and they fixed it. So we're
Mm-hmm.
going to see We're going to see
Yeah.
tonight. We're going to see. Now,
Now,
if Jackson, now
I
if
will
Jay, now
say
if John
these.
Mateer go
No,
out there
I will
tonight,
say this. Go ahead, Coach.
no, I just said if John Mateer goes out there and struggle tonight, we will get in his ass too, because we
Like we
expect
did JA last year.
we expect much out of you because of what you did last year. We are basing what you did last year on what you can do this year.
Yeah. Now, here's what I'm expecting tonight in our game: to go out, do what you're supposed to do, keep mistakes at a minimum, and go out and play and beat this team like you're supposed to beat them because they're Southern Illinois. That's what I'm expecting. Go ahead, Coach. Dwayne, you want
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think
you
they're
want to
supposed to beat the brakes
you
off
want
of
to
Southern
comment on
Illinois.
that?
Can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah,
I think they're supposed to
yeah,
beat
I
the
can hear
brakes
you,
off of
Dwayne.
Southern Illinois. They're supposed to beat the brakes off of Southern
Yeah,
Illinois.
Coach, go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
they're going to do that. They're going to do that. I think they saw what Texas did today. They know what, if they don't go out there and perform, what the narrative is going to be tomorrow. So go out there and do 63-3 or do whatever. But I'm just telling you guys, man, what we saw today from Texas is what no one expected. And that's the good thing about this, is that if you want to be honest, they look bad. If you want to be honest, they look very bad today. I've never seen a Texas quarterback have 38 total passing yards going into the fourth quarter. Not even Vince
Yeah, they look.
Young, his freshman year. So I mean,
not even Chris Sims.
who who here thought that Arch Manning would have 38 passing yards going to the fourth quarter?
I
If they
didn't.
say I did, they be lying.
I didn't.
Dwayne did.
I
38
didn't.
yards, Dwayne.
I,
I didn't think he would have this. I'm
I
just
didn't
gonna be
think he
honest.
would either.
I didn't think he would have it either. I mean, he's Arch Manning. He's supposed to have 3 touchdowns, 450 yards. Him.
Okay. Now,
And
answer this question, guys. Would 14 of 30 for 290 yards, 3 touchdowns, and you still lose the ball game make Texas fans happy, or this?
they would probably. I don't know, Coach. I think they'd still be pissed.
I agree. They would. They'd be pissed because, again, like I told Mike the Legend earlier, I said we're looming. So I mean, they're all impressions with them. They have to prove themselves better than what they are because they know. They talk about we didn't have any players, we were injured and all this kind of stuff. They keep bringing that up, but at the same time, they know in their back of their mind that when we are healthy, we are a juggernaut waiting to happen, and they know this. This is history proven, Coach Ricks. This is history. They know this. So it's for all intents and purposes, they know that this loss has affected them because they know we're gonna be trolling them as they always troll us.
Mm-hmm.
They have no excuses, none.
Coach left us again. I guess he's driving. But Dwayne, I agree with you, buddy. And like I said, I didn't think that Arch would have, as bad as I hate Texas, I didn't think he was going to have this poor of a game today either.
I didn't either. I mean, I thought he was going to have an average game. Like I said, 2 touchdowns, maybe, whatever. But I didn't think about that.
I didn't either. But after after today, I said this earlier in a halftime live stream I did for Ohio State, which I didn't, Dwayne. You know I'm a diehard Sooner, but if there was any inkling that Arch was going to live up to the hype, it left the room today after Ohio State. But I never
absolutely.
I never, but I never did, as Nick Saban would say, I didn't fall into the rat poison. And
exactly,
because
here's the thing. Go ahead, Mike.
No, you go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say, you know, again, like I said, they were looking to impress. You know, they were looking at the nation. The nation is hyping them up, if you already know. But at the end of the day, they were trying to make it seem like that they're ready because, again, they want to make us seem like that we're going to be struggling, we're going to be doing this and that. And see, when they see the game tonight, they're going to really understand. Then they're going to know. They're going to know. They're going to know.
Now, here's an interesting question from Thunder OU Sooner, Dwayne. I wonder if this loss would get an Arch Manning in his head like what happened to J.A. last year.
You know what? I doubt it because you know who his family is. His family is Manning, and I don't think that. I don't think Peyton. He'll probably talk to Peyton. I don't think that he's gonna let him go through anything like that again because the man is a football genius and he knows. So I don't think that he'll let it get in his head or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he'll resort to his uncles and his grandpa, But at the end of the day, Dwayne, like you said, when the rubber hits the road, today just showed what happens when you have all this hype put on your back.
Oh yeah, and it isn't over yet either. They still got to go to Florida.
Yeah, they still got. Oh, here's Bevo's bodyguard. Arch will be fine. It's game 1.
Man, stop the cap.
Stop the cap, Bevo's bodyguard.
Stop the cap. And if he can't handle that, tell him to get on the chat, Mike. Coach, tell him to get on the chat, Legend. Tell him to get on.
Yeah, he's in the chat right now.
No, tell him to get on the link. That's what I mean. Get on the link.
Hey, Bevo's bodyguard, you want to join the show? You want me to send you a link? I'll send it in the chat. Because my $50 is looking awfully good right now because your offensive line looks like trash. Straight up trash.
Garbage. Put it out.
But we was right, Dwayne. And Coach was right. The Texas fans, Arch will be fine. It's game 1. No, y'all went to the shoe and you didn't get your ass whooped, but you got beat. And Arch didn't let the Ultimate Sports Network. As an OSU fan, you're welcome. Welcome into the show, Ultimate Sports Network. And thank you for unswelling Arch Manning's head and the rest of the Texas home. No, Bevo, it was 20 points. You said OU would not score 20 points on Texas, and I bet you $50 that OU would put. No, Bevo, don't be crawfishing.
Coach, we have Coach, old word that we used when we was growing up. We call it Indian giver, and I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah, reneging.
He can't stand on his own 2 feet. Now it's not working out for them like they thought it was. Now they want to try to back out.
Yeah, I've got the live chat where where he said OU wouldn't score 20 points on them, and I told him put $50 up on it. And now he's saying 30. Brother.
Man,
that was not the bet.
Man, I wouldn't even respond to him. I'd stop talking to him. If he can't stand on his word, man, he ain't even worth being bothered with, Mike. I'm telling you. I can't respect
He's a
nothing like
troll.
that.
I don't. He's a troll. I don't. After OU scores 30 on Texas, I don't expect to get my money.
And I can't respect it. You talk all this trash, but now when it don't go the way that you think it's supposed to go, now you want to try to
And Bevo,
renege on everything you talk about.
And Bevo, your defense didn't look elite. I'm sorry. What do you think, Dwayne? Did their defense look elite?
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah,
Hell no.
Chicken's my witness. He was on that live chat that day.
But guess what? Guess what, Mike? I noticed he didn't answer that question about getting the link to get on.
Yeah, I'll send him. I'll put the link right down here in the chat if he wants to come on. But Jason's tried that with him several times and he won't because he's a pussy.
You know, I don't respect that. See, you talk all this trash. Now, at least I can say as an Oklahoma fan, if we lose, we lose. And I'm going to say, okay, well, you had the better team. We lost. You know, all this stuff talking about that we're making excuses for injuries. Man, injuries happen all the time. But we're not going to just stand behind it. We still got 6 wins out of it. So what's your point?
Exactly.
So now you want to try to make an excuse talking about your defense is elite. If you're, man, I don't want to hear that.
No, their defense.
If their defense was so doggone,
No, Bevo. The bet was that if you said OU wouldn't put 20 points on Texas, and I bet you $50 that if OU scores 20 or more, that you would pay me $50. Chicken, comment please. I've got the live stream, Bevo. You're not going to get out of it, asshole.
man, I wouldn't even be putting up with him, Mike. I just go on and you know, I wouldn't even invite him on the show no more, man, because he can't stand on his word.
No. And he damn sure won't accept the link.
Of course, well, because he knows. Mike, let me tell you something. He knows he can't stand on his word. He can't stand on business. He can't say nothing.
No.
Only thing he can do is talk trash. He can only talk trash from a point of view of, okay, I can talk the trash when we're doing this and the third, but then when we lose, I'm not gonna come on to respond or whatever. But then, you know, because they got me pinned in a corner, he can't defend himself. He can't defend himself from a wet paper bag because he know he's wrong.
Yeah, I knew he'd try to renege on the bet. That's why I bet him.
Man, that dude. I mean, because if he was a man about his word, okay. If I lost, I'm like, Coach Mike the Legend. What's your Cash App account? Your whatever method to use for payment. Let me know.
I got the Venmo. I got the Venmo, PayPal, and my email running down on the bottom of the screen.
That's all you do. That's it. But he don't want to do that because he knows. He knows. If he was to ever come on, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it sideways from Sunday. I'm telling you.
Yes, you are
reading. I'm telling him on live stream.
Yes, you are
reading. Bevo, my God, you a coward. You a coward. Straight up, for real.
Bevo, and if I could bring, here's Bishop.
Yo.
Hey, Bishop.
Yeah.
You was on the live stream with me and Big Boganowski when I made the bet with Bevo's bodyguard. It was if OU scores 20 or more points, he owes me $50.
Right.
He's saying now the bet that OU would score 30.
Nah, sorry. You know why? Because you screenshotted it. Nope, can't change it.
And yeah, Bevo, I have the screenshots, brother. Yeah, He's reneging. He's already reneging because he sees Texas is in bad trouble this year. I knew he would do it. I knew he would.
What'd he do?
And I even offered to put a link in the chat for him to come on the live stream. He don't want to do it.
Hey Bishop, I told him that guy's a coward. I told him he don't want to stand on his own 2 feet. I told him, I said, if he was about his bet, there's, Mike has got his pay options right there on the screen. So what's the problem? I told him, I said, man, don't even waste your time with this guy because he's not even genuine. He's not even genuine.
No. Well, the fact of the matter is, no, Bevo, that he said I'll go to 20 points. That was the bet to begin with, you dumbass.
Mike, don't even Mike.
Yeah,
Stop responding.
hey, we got documentation beat conversation. You ain't even need to go there.
That's it. Stop responding to him, Legend, because it's already out there. He knows it. Don't respond to him. I mean,
the only reason he came on is trying to get you goat you into doing something different than what y'all originally assigned to.
Yeah, now the truth comes out.
Don't let him put batteries in the back.
Already shook. No, I said we shook on it. We did a virtual check that 20 points you would pay me 50 and 30 points. No, we just said if OU won the game, you would delete your count. I've already shook on the 20. Bishop and Mike was on the live stream when we did that virtual handshake.
Bro,
because remember Mike was wanting you to change your name to Bevo's Nutsack.
Hey man. Hey man, I tell you what, yeah, you go ahead and do your podcast, man, because hey, documentation beat conversation, and we're keeping all receipts.
Yep.
Keeping all receipts.
Thunder, I would show the screenshot, but because I'm on a computer, I can't show no picture.
Right. Bevo,
I can't show no picture.
What was your true assessment of Arch Manning in Texas?
Mario, you hanging with us?
Come
on, man. Mario trying to make it all.
He's already said Arch will be fine if it's only game one. He's already said that, Bishop. Shoot. FSU leading 17-14.
Yeah.
But I ain't going to get into an online.
Nah, it ain't worth it. Oh, it ain't worth it. But
no.
Well, I just wanted to definitely jump back on and let you guys know that it's a new season, and we all need to know that, hey, it starts tonight, but it definitely is not finished. We got to go 1-0 each and every week. So
yeah, we do.
But with that said, hey,
yeah, Thunder.
I put a deal into Holton's dad for the D lineman, 4 sacks and 8 TFLs for today's game.
Oh, so I got you marked down, Bishop.
So that's what I'm challenging them to 4 sacks for the D line, not the D ends. I'm talking about the D line, and then 8 TFLs. If they can do that each and every week, we're cooking with Crisco for real.
That's right. Well, listen, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. Bishop, I'll see you this evening on
All
here
right
comes
now.
Dwayne.
Hey, Boomer. Hey, I love you guys. Boomer.
Spooner. Hey, Dwayne.
Yeah.
Thanks for
All right,
hopping on with me. And
See you
we're
later
going to
tonight.
jump out of here. We'll see you again on,
You're
and
gonna be
we'll
on later
see y'all
tonight,
on the
huh?
next one.
Say, Coach.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'll be
Mike,
on Coach's show.
yeah, I'll be on it later tonight. I just made it to work a little while ago, so you know we're gonna be on halftime. But you know, like I said, hey, don't even go back and forth with don't go back and forth with him because he shows what type of man he is. Don't even worry about it. Don't even
I'm
respond
not.
to him because it's a waste of time because we already knew.
I
So
won't.
you know. All right, we'll see y'all tonight.
Yeah.
Lord say the same. God bless you, Mike the Legend. It was good.
God bless you, Dwayne. We'll holler at y'all later. And
All
we
right.
gone.
All right.